Hi campers, welcome to another day of Noxoma Life Camp with your boy Noxoma here for another 15 minutes of fame just for you guys. It's about sundown-ish, not that you would know because the sky has been cloudy all day. So we didn't really see the sun. We saw quite a bit of rain. However, this is our first opportunity to get out, and we're using this opportunity to introduce this latest episode of Noxoma Life Camp. And before we get started, we're talking about the law of assumption today. We are revisiting the, in quotes, law of assumption. I think you already know my position on these cosmic laws.
Our mission is to provide compelling, provocative, healing, life-enhancing content to a global, English-speaking audience. Noxoma Life Camp 2.0 is a global healing initiative, 7-year plan that aims to encourage, guide, and instruct individuals to elevate their vibrations, align their frequency with universe, and reconnect with source. Also, to benefit on this material plane, reality through improved health and wellness, happiness, humility, and abundance. As we reach our funding goals, we will be able to advance to the next phase of our calling. Thank you for supporting our effort.
Let me just tell you guys about the new setup. It's the latest distinction between our two projects. Noxoma Life Camp is a chronicle, while Full Metal Ox is a show. What's the difference? Well, Noxoma Life Camp will be more aligned with our new lifestyle. For example, there won't be more than a couple of days between the time I'm doing an introduction like this and the time that you see the episode. Even though the clip in the episode might be from weeks, maybe even a month back, because that's the time it takes me to get it done these days. Full Metal Ox is the show. Positive affirmations, the trials and successes of our new life, jumping back and forth wherever we are or wherever we were. What else? Whatever really. There are a few topics, quite a few topics in the FMO series that we like to come back to. And, you know, the cosmic law is one of them, truth is another, faith, the simulation, strategies for thriving in the simulation, thriving in 2025. Noxoma Life Camp, we intend to become closer and closer to summer camp for life skills, and wielding the magic that we pull from the cosmos. That's the difference. That's the split. It's not so much an exit ramp. It's more like when you're driving down I-95 and one lane goes to 495 and the other lane goes to 95. That's how I see it. Why do I see it that way? Because I just drove down 95 recently and the example is fresh in mind. So look out for that. That's what I needed to get out before we start this episode. Thanks in advance, and big thanks, appreciation. As always, enjoy the chronicle. We are in our daily win, my friends, stands for resist and resistance. It is the resistance of the demons. The demons come out when I'm around humans. Like I say, I love humanity, but humans are a challenge. Who are humans a challenge to? Or what is it that humans are a challenge to? Humans challenge ego. That's it, man. When I'm around a whole bunch of people, ego gets emboldened in negative ways. I think you might know what I'm talking about, man. The whole competition thing starts to brew up, and this is what we have to resist. We have to resist the ego demons. We can apply another R as well, and that is reflect. Because in actuality, my fellow humans, also known as other people, also known as them, they are really just a different reflection of universe. Just another form of us that is here on this realm, trying to do what they got to do to survive the matrix. Thus we resist and reflect when we are out in the world. And I think the more that we practice this, being out, and when we're out shopping, man. We're not out socializing. Everybody wants to get their stuff. Everybody wants to get their stuff right now. Everybody wants to get through the checkout line right now and get on with their lives. This is one of the strategies that we need to implement when we are out in the world. So we thought it was a good idea to share this experience, real time, real life, real thoughts, real observations, and what's even more vital is real solutions to what we experienced. Be well, oh well, my friends. We'll see you again very soon. Peace. Okay guys, I got another Magic-festation story, which is, if you can't figure it out, it's a combination of magic and manifestation. I'm telling you this story on, I don't know, Wednesday, I think, 28th of May, 2025. And I'm time stamping it because I'm going to run this again and again. Yesterday, I walked about 5 miles looking for a pair of Chuck Taylors. I popped into my local Ross store, I don't know how long ago. Must have been on one of these Tuesdays, a week ago, right? And I'm like, damn, they got Chuck Taylors? I'm looking around, and none of them are in my size. So I'm like, okay, if they got them at this store, they probably have them at other stores as well. So I went to another store, no luck. Yesterday, I decided, okay, I'm going to take a walk. So I literally walked about 5 miles to a Ross, and I'm telling myself, I'm gonna get these Chucks, man. I will have my Chuck Taylors. I will have my Converse, right? So I walk all the way out there, and I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I'm not going to be mad if I don't get them. But that little bit of doubt might cause me not to be able to fulfill my desired mission. So I go out there, I don't see any Chucks, not at all, let alone not in my size. But then I saw another pair of sneakers that I got. Now, it's not like I'm rolling in dough for sneakers. I buy my shoes up here because there's no tax on shoes up here. Florida, you know, it's like 7% tax. Anyway, rained all day today. It's raining right now, but I needed to get out of the spot, man. I needed to get out and take a walk, drop some tracks for future episodes like I'm doing right now. And I popped into one of the stores and I'm like, okay, I'm right there. Let me just mosey on over to Ross. I go to Ross, same story, man. There are these two pairs of Chucks. They're both 9.5. I need 10.5. Of course, the 9.5s are on the 10 rack, on the 10.5 rack, every place but where they're supposed to be. So I walk around the store looking for candles, looking for something, and then I'm like, let me just walk back past the shoe joint on the way out. And I look down on the bottom shelf and I see a pair of Chucks. I'm like, man, have I seen these before? And I grab them up and I look in there, they're size 10.5. I'm like, yeah, baby. Slip my feet in those bad boys. Perfect fit. So I scooped them up. And while I was out, man, there was something in mind that was saying, man, go take a look. I'm gonna get my Chucks. I'm gonna get my Chucks. I think I said it as I was coming across one of these streets. I got them, man. I got those bad boys. I've been looking for these suckers for a couple of years because one of my friends, a lady at the gym down there in South Florida, she came in with Chuck Taylors, man, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna check these out, see what the price is. Man, $65. Like, man, I could probably get them cheaper in Philly. I came up to Philly, guess what? $65, man. Those bad boys are $65 everywhere, except at Ross. They're 40 bucks. That's a $25 savings, my friends. Score! But that is the magic of manifestation and how we are living in the new lifestyle series these days. And looking back, we've been living like this for quite a long time. It's just that now we are a lot more attentive to it and intentive about it. So much so that I had to do this thing in the rain. Looks like we have a pretty good image, but I could always overdub it or something like that, whatever needs to be done. Anyway, my friends, this is something for both sides. FMO, Noxoma Life Camp. This is the result of aligning with Source, walking in gratitude, getting some rewards on the material. Goodness gracious. Talk to you guys later. Peace.
This program is made possible by viewers like you. No sponsors, no affiliates, no grants, no foundations. Just your subscriptions and contributions. Thank you.